Hello and welcome to Rosberry Crafts, my YouTube channel where I share all my crafty adventures. Today is December the 9th and the 9th day of Vlogmas. Just as I turned on my video on my phone, I noticed that there was a plane or a helicopter or something going on over above. So hopefully you didn't hear that too. I don't know. I'm not going to go back though, because this is Vlogmas and you just get real life. This is what happens in real life. Also, it is a bright and sunny day outside, and the sun is at a point now where it just streams in the front windows. So I'm kind of in the shade still. I'll show you after. The tree is just full sun and it's so bright. But wanted to come and open my advents. Let us start with our Puka Tea Advent. And I don't have my little helper. She is at school today, which is good because I was worried that she was coming down with Cooper's cold. She definitely has a stuffy nose, but not to the point where it's going to impede her from doing anything. And like, it was 99% cleared up by the time she finished her breakfast, so I sent her to school. And also, my sinus headache yesterday is gone, but I have a sore throat this morning. The joys of children. This is today's tea. It's a green tea, Supreme Matcha Green. I'm going to save that one for Mike too. He loves matcha tea. A supremely smooth blend of the finest green tea and matcha. Cool. Well, he will be happy, although he doesn't drink tea that often, so just gonna put that on the ground. And we're on to day 9 of the stationery. Ooh, something wiggling around inside there. Ooh, it's some washi tape. What are those? Oh, they're little, I don't know if you can see them. Cupcakes. Those are cute. Oh, and these ones are pretty. They're leaves. Neat. I have a feeling I know who's going to steal those from me. In her advent calendar, she also got some washi tape that was Stitch related, which is the character. Oh, now I've done it. There we go. Lilo and Stitch. I don't know where it is. It's back there. Anyway, it's a character from a movie that she loves. Okay, on to the yarny goodness. This is Fireweed Fiber Co. in the Woodland DK, which is a tweed DK. It's very different than any other advents that I've gotten from her, but I love the colors. Ooh. All right, so this is going in a different direction than I thought it was to. So there's still some yellows and some ambers, and some pink in there, but it's definitely gray and almost charcoal bits too. So let's get that on. Where's the end? There we are. So pretty. I mean, it definitely, looking at it next to this one, this was yesterday's and this is today's, definitely has more blue tones in it, but not as quickly as I thought it would. So that is amazing. All right, there's that one. Close this back up. It is a Monday today. It is a work day. I'm on my lunch break. I had some delicious leftovers. That's the last of the Indian food. That is one of the things I love about ordering from Made in India. There are multiple locations here in the Okanagan, but they give you a very large portions for what you pay for it. If you drive down and pick it up yourself, it doesn't cost you anything extra than ordering in the restaurant. So no door dashing or anything. And yeah, we just get double the rice, and then we get 2 dinners and usually a few lunches. We didn't order as much this time because Taylor wasn't here. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. We ordered enough that we got yesterday's dinner, and I got lunch today. But that's it. It's done now, but it's my favorite and I love it. What else is happening today? Not much. Mike is at like all day meetings and then a Christmas party for work tonight. I have a pack meeting. Taylor has a meeting. So it's just kind of not really interesting stuff, but also busy. So yeah, I'm down to the school tonight. And Cooper has robotics after school. He's coaching the robotics team at the middle school now that he's in high school. So mentoring, he's very excited about that. And what else? I can't think of anything else that's happening today. Yeah, that's about it. Made myself tea, but it's too full now. And I can't take it downstairs. And I can't drink it because it's very hot. I had a request from a viewer to talk more about my milk frother. We have the Breville milk frother. It's Breville. I will link it down below. And this is the bottom bit that actually does the electronic part. And I left it over here. These are the other bits. So you have your regular kind of receptacle for things. In here, oh, sorry, the lighting is terrible. There's different kind of measurements on what you can do. Down at the bottom is the minimum measurement. And then there are two things to whether you want it super whipped or not so whipped. I pretty much always use this one because I find that dairy milk, cow milk, doesn't need... needs more agitation. Okay. And they just lock in the bottom. So for my chai lattes, I fill with chai syrup, the Tazo chai syrup, up to the minimum line. And then if I'm doing eggnog, I do about half eggnog, half milk. And I fill it up to the max latte line. And then I pop it on to almost too hot. Yeah, and there we go. That's it. It's super easy. You probably want to see my face again. It's super easy and works great. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but I do use it every day, if not 2 or 3 times a day, because it does great hot chocolate, or if you wanted to do a London fog, or just a latte for your coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I don't do coffee, but they work great. I've had other ones that were not as expensive and maybe not a name brand, and they the other ones that I've had, and I'm sure there are other good ones out there, but the other ones that I've had, the machine part has been connected to the milk frother part. It's all one thing instead of 2. And then it's really difficult to clean it properly because you can't put the machine part in hot water. Whereas when it's separate like this works with magnets. You put this in here and there's a magnet that spins the thing around. And it works like a hot damn. And you can clean it really well. So you have no problems. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about my milk frother. And when you make hot chocolate in it, it's really good. And that's what this, on the lid, there's like this little cap you can take out so you can add stuff. Because you don't want to put the chocolate in cold milk, but you want to put it in the hot milk. So anyway. And there's a whole recipe book on different things to make, but I haven't made any of the other stuff. I just do chai and eggnog, and hot chocolate, and London fogs. But that's just milk, however much you want to put in. So that's it. I forgot to talk about what I'm wearing today. So I am wearing a hoodie that I got from That Yarn Habit, and it says knit. It's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And then it says the same thing on the bottom too. But it's a nice, I got a big size, like this is definitely like much positive ease, but it is my lovely cozy sweatshirt that I just curl up in. I wore it for part of yesterday too. I just love it. And it looks great over leggings because it's bigger and it's longer and whatever. Anyway, you should check out her shop. She does a variety of like sweatshirts and t-shirts and cute knit sayings on them. And, oh, that's the other thing. I'm wearing my Tits Up socks, which is a pattern by Nancy Wheeler, and it's out of some Fireweed Fiber Co. I'm not going to hold up my foot because, you know, that just never ends well. But I will put a picture in here of these lovely socks. I enjoyed knitting them. And I keep knitting things that have cables in them and then forgetting that I'm just not into the flow of the cable knitting. But I did enjoy knitting these, and I don't know what else I was going to say about them. What else was I going to say about them? They fit me great. The yarn's amazing. Fireweed Fiber Co. does amazing sock yarn. The other thing that I wanted to do today was do a bit of an introduction of myself. I've noticed there's quite a few new subscribers to the channel.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Yeah, we have a Google doorbell and it plays fun music. Anyway, we just got a package delivered. There's nobody there now. They just put it down and ran away. So I'm not going to go deal with that now, but I'll go get it. Hopefully it's the kids' jeans. There was a super sale on jeans at Old Navy, and both the kids love the Old Navy jeans. So I always pick them up. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Welcome to all you new subscribers, new viewers. I love that you're here for Vlogmas. You get a bit of real life with me instead of my more polished episodes. Polished. Yeah. What do I want to say about me? If you watch my regular episodes, you get my little like introduction at the beginning, but I'll give you more details, I guess, now. So my name is Roz. Full name is Roslyn, but I almost never go by that. So it's funny though, because I usually, when I first meet somebody, I introduce myself as Roslyn, because if you just say Roz, people don't hear it because it's one syllable and the S isn't very pronounced, and so they just don't hear it. So I say my name is Roslyn, but everybody calls me Roz, and then it's fine and we just move on as Roz. But anyway, so that's where the name of this channel comes from, Rosberry. And so my high school boyfriend's mom called me Rosberry. And, well, she had lots of nicknames, but she called me Rosie and she called me Rosberry. So that one just kind of has always stuck in my head as very fun. And yeah, so that's where the name of the channel comes from, and my name. And I'm married to Mike. He is a college professor at Okanagan College in accounting and finance, which sounds really boring, but he loves it. He makes it very entertaining. He is just in exam season right now, so I'm sure he'll be on the vlogs later before Christmas, but he's kind of tapped out at the end of the day from just being around people all day, so he's not been, wanting to be on the vlogs yet, but I'm sure he'll be here. And we're coming up on episode 120, so he'll be on that one. Because every 10 episodes I have him come on and join me for the episode, so that'll be super fun. We have 2 kids, Cooper, who is 14, and Taylor, who is 13. Taylor came on the other day. She usually makes more appearances than Cooper does, but you'll often hear Cooper in the background. So he enjoys video games and volleyball and basketball and kind of typical teenage boys stuff, watching stupid videos on YouTube about, kids skateboarding into poles or whatever, I don't know. And my daughter Taylor is much more crafty, although Cooper is learning how to crochet with his strawberry wooble there. she's much more crafty, and like she likes painting and drawing, and she does like cartoonish drawings, and she has lots of just, you know, creates clay things, kind of all sorts of crafts. Crochet definitely has sunk in with her. Knitting, she's still, I think, just having the multiple stitches on the needle, because she does crochet, she's just like, well, why wouldn't I just crochet? It's easier, right? So she's not quite found a reason to jump into the knitting there, but I'm still trying to convince her. She has her own yarn stash, which she won't admit to, but there is like a bookcase downstairs, like those cubbies kind of bookcases, and one of those bins is all full of her yarn. So maybe one day I'll get her to show some of it. Most of it is like acrylic from Michaels, so it's not that interesting, but that works best for her because she doesn't have to worry about it. She makes a lot of like toys and plushies, so that works best for her. What else? We live in Lake Country, and we have a big house, bigger than we need probably, but we do utilize all the space. So this is our living room, and which we hang out in the most. And then there's like a downstairs, which is where like my office and the craft area and all that kind of stuff. So we have like our living area. Upstairs has like the kitchen, the dining room, and our bedrooms are all up here. So it's a bit of a different layout. It can be divided up into like a suite downstairs, but we haven't done that since the kids were little. The grandparents lived downstairs for a little bit, so. But now it's just us in here, and we love it. We do have 2 garages, which is kind of nice because we have like the storage garage and the car garage. And yeah, what are the things we like to do? We like to watch a lot of movies. We have a theater room. One of the bedrooms downstairs we've turned into a theater room. We're still renovating that to put in some tiered seating. And I like to drink tea. What are the other things? We do like to do some active stuff outside. I wouldn't say we're like outdoorsy people, but you know, we have mountain bikes, and we like hiking, and even just to get out for a walk by the lake is really nice. And we used to have 4x4s, quads, and side-by-side, but we just found that the kids weren't that into it anymore, and they never wanted to go, so we sold those. We now have a new travel trailer. Well, it's 2 years old now, but a travel trailer, and we go on long trips every summer. My husband being a teacher, we're able to take the summers off. I work for a tech support company. We do financial software, so I work mostly with municipalities all across Canada for their financial software, mostly to do with property taxes, utility billing, and all of that kind of levy stuff. So that's very interesting. And I work from home, which is also lovely because, you know, it's nice to be able to work from home. I'm available for the kids if they need something because they go to school just close to here. And I don't know what else to talk about. I think on Friday, I'm gonna do a question and answer session if anybody does have any questions. And if you don't ask any questions, I just won't do a question and answer thing. So I think that's about everything for today. That is 9 minutes of recording now, so this is gonna be a long one. I should get back to work. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Wave to the vlog.